Okay, next thing. After our for each loop, we have to remove files physically from a database. I mean, we need to remove the records from a database. So SQL statement, delete from images where ID, and we're going to be using in function, where ID is inside of our now SQL. We're going to extend it dot equal. And function implode. Implode is the opposite of explode. Explode creates an array, and implode joins all of the items of the array with the specified character actually. So we're going to be joining them using comma and space, and we want to use our remove array. So if we implode all of the items, then we check if the images ID is one of those inside this range. So we're going to be removing all of them which are in this range basically. And then another SQL dot equal and a closing bracket. So our statement is now ready. Now all we need to do is to MySQL select DB, which will be database con DB and con DB connection. Then we have our result variable with MySQL query, which will be SQL and a connection con DB, or die MySQL error. Okay. And lastly, we're going to unset our array. Unset remove. And that's everything when it comes to removing our records. So we have our remove case done. Now we're going to be working on update. So if isn't empty, the array called update. Okay. Then we're going to create another for each loop. This time we're using update array as key equals value. Now, as you may remember, up here we actually pass the value joined actually ID of the record, hash, and value. So now we're going to be exploding this again. So list record ID and value. That was the easy way, just to pass both of them to an array. And explode function again, we'll be using hash, and we will be actually exploding the value. Now SQL statement will be update images set display order equals value. It's an integer, so we don't need quotes around there. Then where ID equals RID. Again, integer, we don't need quotes around there. Okay, now it's simply MySQL select DB database con DB. Now let's just copy this whole thing from here, and let's just unset rather than remove. Let's unset update. Okay, I've got, so everything's fine now. And now if any of the results is true, then we're going to create a confirmation, and we're going to assign the message to it, something along the lines, first of all, class, which was conf records have been updated successfully. Okay, so our message is ready. Now if we scroll down to our second form, And right before if total rows is more than 0, we're going to echo our confirmation. So echo is set confirmation. Let's copy the name of the variable. Question mark confirmation. Otherwise, don't echo anything. Okay, so that's all fine. Now we can go and test it. So if I refresh the page, I want to change the order to, let's say, 5. Update. Records have been updated successfully. The record ID is 5 now. If I want to remove it, update. Image has been removed. If we go back to our text editor, and in this case, we will need, obviously, FTP to check whether the image has been removed. We expand this, reload the photos. There we go. Reload this as well. The image has been removed, and the record has been removed from a database, obviously. So we can remove these images which we've uploaded before adding any records to the database as well. Okay, delete. Yes, so fine. Folders are empty now. So we can test it again. Okay, we upload the image. That's lovely. Now another factory. Other images, here we go here. Let's put this one. Okay, if we click on that, as you can see, it's giving us the enlargement. We can browse through them. You can also use the arrow keys on your keyboard, as this plugin works this way as well. If you want to escape, just click escape button or click anywhere outside of the image. So that's everything with this tutorial. Actually, if we go back to the gallery, you can see that our record images are now displaying that we've got 2 images here. If we go to the other one, let's go to the Basque Country, and let's upload the image as well to show you that it's actually updating the quantities there. Okay, our image is here. If we go back to the gallery, it's updated actually the quantities as well, as you can see. So that's everything with this first few sections, within those first few sections. Now we're going to have a look at how to actually add our gallery to our existing content management system. But first, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be slightly, not really slightly, we're going to be quite significantly changing the structure of our existing content management system. So let's move to the next chapter.